Yeah, we'll quote the pump. Do we take it out yet? They've flipped that housing. Actually, you want to pick that housing up? Oil cooler on the machine has to come out too. No context cam? Not my problem anymore. Torque? No, torque, sorry. What are we talking about?
You're watching Service Call, proudly produced by Tekamo and sponsored by Fortis HD and Rent One.
Is it the start of the week? Yeah, it is actually.
In this episode, we crash Cam's space as he attempts to wrangle his weekly routine. Success is optional, chaos is guaranteed.
Stock, Brandon.
A little bit of tedious work here. Sparks are gonna fly.
While Kyle and his team are tackling a beast of their own, a 40-yard chip bucket.
Putting that there just in case something breaks. I'm underneath there. I'd be dead. We're in for a penny, in for a pound.
Tekamo is now the proud brand ambassador for Coke and Tools, and you can get them through FortisHD.com as we are the official distributors. Every purchase made on FortisHD.com helps us make these videos for Tekamo HD. First off, I'd like to thank Jeff Hunsberger from Pennsylvania. Thanks for the hat and sticker pack purchase, Jeff. Up next, we got Andrew from Colorado Springs. That's a big old jug. 128 ounces coming your way. Also, from Brian. Thank you, Brian in Utah. 128 ounces coming your way. Thank you, Jerome from Virginia Beach. 128 ounces of pleasure coming your way. Orders are heading out today.
Nah, it's pretty good. We're having a good Monday. Don't mind me just making a fucking mess of everything. I just wanted to get this apart, just clear it out, make sure there's no schmoo in there. No schmegma. Oh, yeah. The retarder looks fine. Okay, what's happening at the Blue Tech shop this week? Is it the start of the week? Yeah, it is actually. Oh, today's Monday. We'll go over a couple of the projects that we got in the shop, what's kind of going on, because there's a little bit of stuff happening. I guess the first thing we'll talk about is this. Got a big tranny here. Big tranny, my favorite type of job. Pulling trannies. Well, it wasn't even me that pulled the tranny. I had two of my best guys on it, pulling it from each side. So, twin tipping it, you know? Had both cranes out, fully erect. Anyways, that Cat Rock truck outside, that's what this is from. 7:30, and then we ripped into it to see what the f***. And this is what we found so far. So what did we find? Each one of these is like a stage, like a clutch stage, planetary stage. So these slices sit on that back of that housing there, and they stack up. And each one of these slices is a clutch pack. And these clutch packs either engage or disengage depending on what gear you're in, your planetaries. So if this thing is just freewheeling, when you engage the clutch, it engages this. So we weren't getting any forward speeds. One pretty much didn't work. It would sometimes work. And 2, 3, 4, 2 and 3 didn't work. Reverse was nothing. So we pulled out C1, and this is what we found. Normally they look like this, right? Lots of meat on their bones, right? Those oil grooves are still nice and deep. That's what a good one looks like. That's the problem we found. So that's the rock truck, that's it. Transmission rebuild. We're gonna price everything out and quote them, see how that goes. Yep, rock hard tranny. Rock hard trannies. I wanna see another job? John Deere engine, that's that block over there. That one's gonna get sent to the machine shop. Everything else is stripped down on it. That one came in for low oil pressure. They had just put a new turbo on this. That was kind of an interesting one. We found somebody, I don't know who, had done the turbo, put a rag probably in here to plug it off while they waited for their turbo to get rebuilt or done or whatever. Went and put the new turbo on, didn't pull the rag out. Probably pushed that rag in or it fell in or something. You know, gets kind of chewed up by the valve train and everything, and then down into the oil pickup. I'll show you the pickup because we got to get a new pickup tube. Conveniently hanging out here. Yeah, we're just gonna get a new one because I'm not gonna bother cleaning that out. It's already gone in through the pickup. It's inside of there. Just don't stick rags in holes. Same with plugs. Plastic plugs in holes is a f***ing stupid idea. Don't do it. Because you don't see it sometimes, right? Or the next guy might not see it, and he goes and puts a line on, and there's a plug hiding inside, especially like a flange or something, you know, or like with this, the rag got shoved inside. We use foil tape, plastic plugs on the outside, flange locks, whatever. I mean, we buy the expensive shit like that for a reason. You guys can shit on it and say it's too expensive, but that's the difference between doing a professional job and then the home gamer stuff is, you know. Yeah, that deer's ready to go back in the skidder. That one, same thing, low oil pressure. It had spun a rod and wiped the crank out, so we had to get a new crank. That one got sent off to the machine shop to do that. I got a 6.6, like a C6.6 underneath that tarp there. There's not much to show you because that's just all the accessories, the blocks out for machining and honing. That one we're doing the full meal deal on. The last one is this little engine, 3.3 Cummins. What was this one? Excessive blow-by. It was just puking out smoke and blow-by, so we're doing a rebuild on this one. Yeah, that's it. That's that stuff. That's the shop stuff. That's what's on the go this week. Take it or leave it. I really love my Coke and tools. Can't do without. No, these are great. I like these. I like that they're long so you can kind of guide them in, you know? You can help it find its home. Yeah. I'm just gonna move this here. I really do like these though. The super long boys. Y'all done there? Look at you. You're strong. Holy f. Sweet. There we go. Going up. Up, up, up. Minky Mouse. Look at that. You got a little bar, little Barbra Streisand. I'll hold it if you want to whack it off. Got it. Oh. Gotta be like at least 45 pounds. Okay, let's get that transmotion pump out. You put that on your list?
Yep.
Did you find it? Yeah, okay, we'll get that just quoted.
Yeah.
And we'll see how much that is and then we'll see what that looks like. Yeah, I'd pop this pump out then and
Sure.
You might have to take off the gear to get to it. We'll check it out. Check it out. There we go. It's Cummins. Watch your fingers. Dowel. That's it. Tranny pump. Good. Sweet. Awesome. I love it. Yeah, she's Cummins.
Wow, look at that Mueller scraper.
Is that called product placement? Are we sellouts? Yeah, we are. Look at that. Always Cummins back, you know? Okay. Check the gears, check the bearings. Oh, she's a little chowed. Hey? Chinese American rapper Young Chow. Found dead in his apartment. Overdosed on fentanyl. Sorry, that got dark really f***ing quick. This tranny pump's worn out. Just because of the way it is. Because of that. Yeah, she's worn. Tranny pump. I gotta bring some of these engines into the... That one we're doing here. Deer's gotta go in though. Okay, I gotta load this in the pickup. And then I gotta put that head on and all the pistons have to go too. Actually, I'll just pallet jack it over this way. Watch your head. Up slowly. That's good. The food here? Food's here now. We can eat. A little more. I like it. Time to eat. Eating fucking cheeseburgers.
All right, okay, so Kyle Smith here, head fabricator. This is the beginning stages of a 40 cubic yard chip bucket. It's like 12 feet tall, 16 feet wide, and I think 14 feet deep. It's massive. And so I will be navigating you throughout our journey on building this 40 cubic yard bucket from start to finish. Painting, assembly, all the 9 yards. Gonna get ready to go? Right now, I'm just gonna crane it up. I'm just gonna find the perfect rigging point here, and we're gonna travel it over so I can connect to my ground. Slow and steady. Okay, that was relatively easy. Yesterday, I pre-marked this out, and you can clearly see that this doesn't match that radius, right? I'm gonna flame cut that, and then it'll sit nice, and it will have a nice corner-to-corner fit. It'll look great when we're done. That looks a lot better like that now. I'm happy with that. All right, a couple more over here. Yeah, I was gonna bust this off and then grind her down. All right, okay, so from here now, literally, we're just gonna transport this over to my welding bay and let the welders weld. Good, coming down. I ain't going nowhere now. So what we were just viewing is this sub-assembly. So this is the backing where the machine's gonna drive into and hook up. So this is all pretty technical. It's gonna get line board and everything else before we can fabricate anything else on the bucket. Every bucket and every project is different on how we're gonna build this. But I mean, you guys can see here how the lugging structure is inset of the bucket. This is essentially like the heart of the bucket. And then from here, I'm gonna build outboard and up. But yeah, you guys can see it now, a better picture of like what that unit was that we're building, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on in here. So James, 2 more braces, okay? 1, 2. I don't want this to pull in, okay? Yeah, so that's it. He's got it. That'll be him for the rest of the day. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to review the drawings and then see if I have material for the tubing structure. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take a time out for a minute. I gotta clean up from that other job first and then just immerse myself in the next stages here. Okay, James. That looks pretty good, eh? Yeah, you're good, man. That's looking pretty good. No, that was neat. That was a good flip. It's big, right? But I mean, you got it. Yeah, so the next step here, I'm just gonna mimic this bill guard. Gonna build the other portion of it, then we'll marry it up to the half shells. Yeah, a little bit of layout, a little bit of cleaning the plate. So on our drawing here, I'm building each one of these pockets. And so if we look at the side view here, I'm gonna be marrying this tube structure to the shell and pre-welding this seam here and pre-welding as much as we can here. And then we'll have a left and a right, and then we'll marry that to the center unit, which is James is welding that right now. And then we'll build each shell out from there, land the side plates. Right now, I'm just going to like lay out and fab all this structure in here. I've built one, I'm just gonna make the same. That's how I have it envisioned in my brain. I don't know if that's how it's gonna go together or not, but a best laid plan is a plan that is ingrained in your brain. Let's get to it. A little bit of tedious work here. Sparks are gonna fly. Hand beveling is where we're at right now. Time consuming, tedious, dusty. So now from here, we're gonna find the center of this. That'll be my longitudinal stiffener. And then I have 2 half pieces for the vertical. And then 2 tubes are gonna line the perimeter. So I already know my table sags a little bit. You can see a little bit of daylight right on the bottom there. So I'm gonna have to make sure I suck that up or else I'm gonna create that bow in the plate. Beautiful. All right, so now what I'll do is we'll put this other cross piece in here, the vertical. And that should be 3/8 of an inch stick out, which it is exactly 3/8. You're good, you're good. Then this plate and the tubing as well is gonna sit 3/8 shy. This is 3/8 proud because this is gonna lap onto the shell. So we will just put a bit of a witness mark here. We're perfectly 3/8 inset. This is going good. Now I'm gonna label this the top so that nobody can get confused. So this plate is 3/8. I got 3/8 spacers. Here, here, and one here as well. So now I'm gonna get the magnet. So same thing with everything else. We always have like sharp corners. We don't have to cut those corners, but I always round the corners a little bit just so no one else can either like cut themselves or hurt themselves. I'll just land that one there roughly for now. I'm gonna clean up the other one and just put it on and make sure I got my tubes are parallel and square. And now we'll just make sure we're hitting all our marks here. Got a few tacks here. Okay, so that was that one side. Now we're gonna hit this side up over here. That's it. That was relatively easy. So right now, what I'm gonna try and do is, like I was explaining before, these are the top, the perf plates. So essentially, we're gonna grab that shell outside, and I'm gonna marry this portion of it. It's gonna get flush to here. The tubing is gonna sit proud out here. And so that'll be like a one left piece and one right piece. The next step is gonna take the shell and possibly put this on the shell. It might be a little bit difficult, but I think that's probably the best bet to do. But yeah, for this portion, we're done. James is continuously welding. Yeah, it's just gonna be continuously welding. All right, well, we'll see you guys later. Next time you come, we'll have more stuff for you.
Attention all mechanics looking for a work truck. We have an excellent 2019 Freightliner M2 106 available for immediate purchase. This beast comes equipped with a Brutus service truck body featuring their signature series aluminum drawer packs. In the back is a Lincoln AirVantage 600. You've got welding, air, and power all in one compact machine. On top, it comes equipped with a Cobra 14,000 crane. Organize with ease using the aluminum reel holders and get quick access to the doghouse with the flip-up roof and aluminum creeper panels. There's also a 2 kilowatt inverter, adjustable aluminum shelves, maxi stab stabilizers, red dot R6130 heater, workbench bumper, and a lot more features that any mechanic would want in a work truck. This 2019 Freightliner M2 106 will get the job done. Call 604-262-2328 to make it yours today, or email buysell@tekamousa.com.
Into the truck. I'm gonna put it in. I'm stuck, Brandon. Ah, fucking thing. Give me a tug there, please. Haha. That works. That works. Now I'm gonna back my truck all the way up so I don't have to go in the gravel again with it. There. Perfect. Look at that. It's in. Put one of these over it and we're good. I need to pack my pistons. I think that's all they need. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go drop this off. Don't die. Today we're going to K&W. Gonna drop this engine off. We'll talk to our friend Len. We're waiting on a courier to drop parts off. I was a little bit pissed because Brandon called these parts in on Wednesday. It arrived at their place on Friday, I think. And then for whatever reason in their mind, they decided, hey, let's courier these parts to us at our shop directly. And now they've been in limbo since Friday. I don't know. It's hard to find a good parts guy. Nah, it's pretty good. We're having a good Monday. I'm gonna drop this engine off. We're gonna get a quick once over on it from the boys here. They're gonna go through it. Gonna drop it off. They're gonna come fork it out of my truck. What just happened? I just dropped a big load off. My truck feels so much lighter now. Holy shit. All my power's back. What else? What else do we want? We're just gonna go grab some more parts. Throw out bearing. That's pretty much it. I'll just run in here and I'll run out because I'm just grabbing a part real quick. So you guys can chill. On the vent floor. What's next? Worcestershire sauce. We're going back to the shop. Bibbidi bibbidi bop bop, back to the shop. Well, I have, like, this engine's dropped off, so it's out of my hair, so that's one good thing. It'll be a good week, I know it. I can feel it. Stunt, stunt. Sorry. Yeah, we are back at the shop. Fucking Purolator, though, that's what I'm waiting for. I guess I gotta go to Chilliwack and sit in front of the fucking Purolator depot. You guys wanna hang? No, absolutely. You guys, no, 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 no. Okay, see you guys. I'm gonna go deal with fucking robots, and not the sexy kind either.
What the? It's a kid show, man. What the? It's a kid show.
Not my problem anymore.
Okay guys, so after you guys left here, we married up this top fill guard to the shell. And then after that, I landed the shell on its side to my side plate. Started at the bottom and formed the plate around. Got these nice brackets here with the hole in it to weld through the seam. This one I did this morning. This went together in like maybe 3 hours. It went together so good. From here, I'm gonna stand it up on its opening. Just trying to get as much prefab and pre-welding done because of the size and magnitude of this bucket. My cranes can't handle it. We'll break it down here. Each side here is what's on the floor. The centerpiece here is what James is welding right now. And I mean, like after this gets line bored through those bores for the lugging, I envision this plan here to stand this thing up literally just like this on the drawing, and then sandwich the two side plates in, locate my base edge and the header bar. And then other than that, there's like some doubler pads that go in the center here, some more gusset ribs to protect the center from anything crashing into it and wrecking the center lugging. Coming together. I mean, it's not gonna get built in a week or two. It's probably like 3 weeks, right? And just keep putting pieces together. Lots of pieces of this puzzle, man. This is a big puzzle, this one is. I'm gonna go with 2 lifting points just to be safe here. All right, now we'll stand away. Just like that. One of those formed runner plates is gonna go right up here. And another one's gonna be about 30 inches over here. Just locate those. Then we're gonna make the same with the other one. I might have to re-grip this one here or grab the forklift because I don't think I like that one. Okay. Much better. Now I'm gonna take the key just so nobody else takes this forklift away from me and it becomes dangerous. Okay, so now I can feel more confident taking the crane away. I'm just gonna weld a lifting eye on here because, man, I mean, trying to lift a magnet on a radius is not a good idea. That sits like almost absolutely perfect. I'm happy. I don't have to do too much dogging down except a little bit right in the middle here. But I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, dog and wedge time now. Gonna look for the biggest gap, and that's where I usually put the dog, just because no point in redoing it a few times. It's always a good idea to clean your scabs up as you go, and then it doesn't leave enough work for the next person. We're just gonna repeat, grab the next one. Two of them are different. This one's longer. This one's shorter. The shorter one's going in the inner, more inboard, because the wing of that is actually gonna lap on the outside of where these holes are here. And those will be used as a plug weld, it's like a doubler to make it more rigid. But yeah, so it's gonna keep putting pieces together. Doesn't matter how light that plate is, man. It hits one thing, that thing drops on your foot. Gotta call a tow truck. Gonna leave this here for now. I gotta do a little bit of a layout. Then, I'm gonna figure this one out. It shows 3/4 of an inch from the base edge to where the starting of that radial wear bar is. So I got my 3/4 inch gap here, 6 inches plus 3 1/16 makes 9 13/16. 3/4, 9 13. $30 inches. I think that concludes the majority of what I'm putting on this side of the bucket. I'm just gonna clean up some of these scabs. And then we'll drop this guy. Thing of beauty. And where we're gonna put this, I have no clue. I'm gonna lift up now, so we'll just, we're gonna go slow with it. I want it to roll over this way, which I think it will, because there's a lot of weight on that side plate, plus I located my lifting eye off center. So let's just go nice and slow here. Like a glove. Yeah, we're just gonna grab this guy now. Right now I'm just cleaning up this lifting eye here, and it's never a good idea to like try and weld over a weld, like a scabby ass weld like that. That's just asking for trouble. All right, happy with that. And yeah, regardless if I have to stand it up later, I'm gonna try and switch it up and just prop this up and fabricate it on its side. That's gonna mimic being flush to the outside of my cheek plate. I can just put that radial wear bar right on these tubes here. Bob's your uncle and second most gets the cheese. The only shitty thing is I can't tack underneath here, but I mean, I can still lift from that point and then get a couple little sneakers in there. Right on the line there, same thing. Gonna start tacking it in. I'll just use my little jib crate. I can lift a little bit with this to get some glue underneath that outside runner. Putting that there, just in case something breaks, I'm underneath there, I'd be dead. We're in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, so I'm finished with this here, unless I'm gonna be welding it, which I possibly might. If not, it's gonna fish off to a couple different welders. James has probably got another day of welding, and then line boring, sandwich it together, glue it, paint it, ship it out. We will see you guys next step. Time flies when you're having fun.
Ding, ding, dong. Oh, today's a weird day. It's a weird Monday. It's just like a very like no high production, but like lots of shit to do.
Are you an experienced heavy-duty mechanic thinking about going on your own? Click the link in the description to fill out the form. Tekamo, your heavy equipment support network.